Hello, welcome. Hi, all my beautiful people out there, especially my starlights. I'm hiding out in my room right now trying to record this. The computer is not fixed yet. On the 18th, it'll come back to me. So if you see me looking up and down, it's just like I'm trying to see where. Yeah. I'm going to redo this video. Yeah. So, not comfortable with my face. I'm getting used to it. There's massive outbreaks going on. Loveliness. Anyways, you are here to go ahead and talk about one Lee Hongbin. So, again, I will tell people this is just theories. This is not something in which is set in stone. I do not know the actual issues that were underlying all this, but I found a lot of things very problematic, shall we say. Yeah. So, let's jump into this. First off, and you can probably see my face a little bit better because there's now a big bright white light in front of me. Yeah. So, what happened? Well, he decided to leave. Whether it be his desire, even though that's what in the world everybody keeps saying it's his desire. I don't think so. I think he actually got forced out. Here's how I know this. Most people that go ahead and re-sign a contract are wanting to go ahead and actually be part of something. I know that when I re-signed my contract with a couple places, that my intent was to go ahead and stay and carry it out. Yeah, so, and you can't just get out of that without having a very legal binding contract. They are very legal, very binding. The contract itself goes on for like pages and pages and pages. It's a miniature novel, if you will, most of the time. Even for like the little one, even for me when I'm bus driving, I mean, I'm a school bus driver. My contract with them is at least a good 5-6 pages long. So, and I have legal binding things in there. So, I fully believe that he was intending to go ahead and stay. Plus, on top of that, there's the whole thing of Ravi's wanting to go ahead and say some stuff. I have found this to be very, very, very interesting. So, let's dive into exactly what the hell all happened. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit into this. So, he became the topic for most people when he decided to stream live drunk. As a personal person that understands about how drunk people are, they're either one of two ways. They're either very outspoken, in his case, or very, very quiet. Now, along with the outspokenness, there comes the whole fact that you can become very evil. You can become very misguided. You can go ahead and you can sit there and you can say stuff, or you can do stuff. Like, you can become very physical. You want to fight somebody or something like that. And by the way, I don't know exactly who he is personally on a personal level. His family, his friends, and, you know, the other guys. I mean, and it hurt them. That's the main reason why I think Leo went ahead and came over and said what he said, in which he's got an anger issue too. So, but we'll get into detail about that, because at the end of this, will go ahead and tell you what my next plan is. and all the other stuff. So, alright, so he went ahead and he did that. Mind you, this is not the first time which he's been drunk live on his Twitch stream. He did that a good, I want to say, if I remember correctly, I've been trying to go ahead and find all that. I have all this and I just don't, yeah. I want to say that it was like probably about 3-4 months before that. I want to say it was like around Christmas time that Hoagie went ahead and came in there and pulled him off the computer and went ahead and said, all right, enough time for you to go to bed. You know, what really sucks this time is that there was no way for anybody to say, hey, you know, get off the bloody computer, you know. So basically, yeah. On top of that, he, you know, was saying stuff, in which honestly, I fully believe that everybody. I mean, everybody. This includes, you know, Black Lives Matters. This includes, you know, even the most racist of people, and I encounter those people all the frickin' time. It's nothing new. You know, I give even the most hardcore mom that's on my bus route, you know, the benefit of a doubt, and the whole fact that they have an opinion and they are human. That is the one thing which everybody's forgetting in all this. He is human. And if he's not entitled to his own opinion about this, then we're no better than the people that are being hateful and spreading the hate speech. You know, I mean, I'm appalled. And then there's a part of me which is like, why, as the Starlight community, how we turn toxic? This is not cool. This is not cool at all. I'll get more into that in a couple moments. But he was basically talking about other groups in which I don't listen to, so I really don't know how they are. Vix is the only K-pop group that I listen to. So don't ask about BTS or anything else like that, because it gets shoved down our throats all the time over here in America. And I'm tired of it. And that's my opinion. And as an American that lives in this great nation, I'm entitled to that. That is my entitlement per my amendment rights. So, you know, that's the sad part. That's the very sad part, you know. He didn't get the chance to go ahead and, you know, he did apologize, you know. And I think that if somebody's, you know, truly wanting to apologize and they really want to go ahead and get themselves straight, and then they disappear for so long, okay, and it happened so quickly, and then he deleted everything. He did not delete, and I will tell you this, he did not delete everything. As a YouTuber and now going ahead and seeing the other side, you have copies of a lot of that stuff. So he has it. I guarantee you he still does. He's probably rewatched it. Probably seen the, you know, mistakes and the errors. But again, I'm not in his house. I'm not anywhere near any of that. So that's just, you know, that's life. As far as everything in regards to that, the contract and everything, my friend, which unfortunately went ahead and found out this last Friday, he went ahead and he came home and he emailed me and said, we can't do the interview. We were going to set up and do that. Didn't get a chance to do it. I now have a very close friend in which has caught this lovely pandemic. So everybody's afraid to go ahead and say it, but I'm going to say it. It's COVID. It's COVID-19. Get over it, people. Say it. You're going to be living with it for a very long time. Till they go ahead and they get their butts straightened out and they actually go ahead and get some sort of cure for this thing. I don't want to say a vaccine. that's a whole different thing, which I'm going to do a whole different video on my beliefs, the way in which I'm going to record stuff, how I'm going to go ahead and set things up, and actually the specs on my computer when I get my computer back. Fried the memory, fried the hard drive, fried a couple of other things. A huge virus came in. So when I was switching between what was installed on there and what I use. So, which I shouldn't have done it because I've never done it that way, and I usually don't do it that way. So, but that's me. That's personal me. That's personal. And that other one, you know, you'll be invited to watch that one if you want to. Stick with me here, folks. It's going to be a long ride. Because I plan on doing more of these. There's one on the 26th. This one will not be allowed to have comments, in which a lot of you will go ahead and say, why not? I want you to brew. I want you to go do your own research. I want you to go ahead and go trolling through a whole bunch of stuff. Maybe not troll it, but like trawl. You know, just go down and look and find all the information. Because you'll find the same stuff which I'm finding. And then you'll go ahead and you'll get the wheels in your head turning, you know. And it's like, okay, I think I know where the world's just going with this. And then, you know, definitely by the 18th, they said that my computer will be back. They're just waiting on a part. So it was supposed to be back Friday, but no. Anyways. Oh, life. Oh, the bad things that happen. But life goes on. We pick up, we move on, we stay strong, we continue. Speak of the man goes ahead and... For those of you which are saying that you can't stand to go ahead and watch any of their videos, I'm sorry. I have to plainly disagree with you. I watch their videos constantly. I watched a video before I went ahead and I did this. I watch their videos all the time. I listen to the music all the time. I love and support these 6 wonderful men that have become part of my life. I mean, my shirt has, you know, Vicks on it. I mean, half of my clothes either has something to do with them or something to do with the something, you know. Because I fell in head first, and now I've got a major concussion about it. So, yeah, but, anyways, getting back, I'm gonna love it when I edit this thing. I'm gonna be like, what the heck did I do? Or maybe I'm just going to go ahead and leave it raw, because I think that's the best way to go ahead and do it, because everybody has such heavily edited stuff on YouTube, and it really drives me crazy. Anyways, again, personal stuff. I will just do another video. Back to Hongbin, the Kong. Lee Hongbin, what do we do? There's not much we can do. We can pray, we can hope, we can support. Go to his Twitch channel, support him there. He may not be here right now, but when he comes back, you know, then he can go ahead and he can see that, you know, his channel's increased, you know, by, you know, however many people we can go ahead and we can get, and hopefully this reaches at least 2 or 3 people, and then those 2 or 3 people can go ahead and reach more people. And I'm gonna state this right here, you know, we have to go ahead and stick together. It's the only way in which we can go ahead and we can get through a lot of things in this world, you know. He's a human, you know. He's human just like the rest of us. So, I mean, I've made mistakes myself. And that's more of my personal video, which I'll make about myself later. I'm not given a timeline as to when that will be out. But, as far as jellyfish, I've recently went ahead and seen something on jellyfish, and they said that they are now taking action against... I'm sorry, I'm trying to look this up right now. They are now taking action against, Sorry. Again, if I went ahead and I had this all on my one computer, it would have been all nice and perfectly set up, but we couldn't even get it off the memory. It's gone. It's gone. And those of you which have had a computer absolutely go down, you know the heartbreak. Or even a phone, and you know you've lost all those photos which you'll never get back again. So it's heartbreaking because I mean it was good couple of hours worth of work. I mean, I've even tried to use my laptop for it, and my laptop just cannot keep up with it. Poor laptop, it's used for everything, and it's used for so I mean, I'm currently looking at something right now that, you know, it's about Fix member Ravi recently posted on his Instagram story an excerpt that seems to express his thoughts on member Hongbin leaving the group, you know. And he says, this is Ravi's words on his Instagram. So, not my words, Ravi from Vix, his words. I feel I should be careful in speaking about this right now. I want to thank everyone who has been my side, and I want everyone who is supportive to have more happy moments rather than being hurt. That right there, I mean, I'm known as the conspiracy theorist here. I mean, I'm the Mulder to everybody's Scully, so I see things and I'm like, wait, hold up, hold that line for a second. You want to be careful in speaking about this, so you really do want to speak about this. You really want to tell us, you know, the whole entire freaking story, but you can't. Remember, he still is part of Vix. He's part of his own label, but there is still a side contract. Believe it or not, folks, he still is technically part of Jellyfish. Yeah, exactly. He has two companies in which he works for. And it's like, and Jelly did this so wrong. It seems so unapologetic, and they haven't even gone ahead and expressed any sadness about this. I mean, there's many people down in the replies in which a lot of people agree he didn't do anything wrong, and he had to leave Vix. He did do a wrong. He drank while streaming. Huge no-no. Huge no-no. You'll never find that with me. My mom was a raging alcoholic. Again, I'm getting into my personal stuff, but I don't like it. There's actually a video of all 6 of them in a place, and they're drinking and eating, and you can tell they're absolutely plastered to the freaking wall, you know. I watched it twice, and I have since never watched it. If that is the only video of them in which I never watch again, I will do that. I mean, it's not something in which I endorse. I don't endorse somebody that's in the spotlight being absolutely drunk out of their mind. Forgiveness, yes. He really didn't even get a chance to go ahead and repair any of it. Honestly, if, according to what my friend went ahead and said, was if he were the management and the CEO and everything else, like if Hongbin was under his guidance, as he said, that he would have gone ahead and 1, told him to go to rehab, 2, because they have mandatory enlistment over there, forced him into enlistment quite literally that moment. So it really kind of is weird that he's enlisted so quickly. So I'm kind of wondering what the heck the whole ploy and plan is. You know, there's a bigger planet going on here, you know. It's like, And my friend even pointed that out recently. I mean, he went ahead and he's seen the whole thing with being in the music industry and going ahead and understanding a lot of stuff over there. And then also understanding that, you know, they have to serve. And he really hates that whole thought. It's just kind of, it's more or less on his end of like, how in the world did these people go ahead and decide to do this? And he really wants to know more information, but he can't get any more information, just like the rest of us, no matter how high up he tries to go. Because trust me, I've asked and I've had him dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig, and he can't find it any more than I can. So, we don't know what else is going to come in the future. As far as what will happen with Vix, we don't know. Somebody in my comments went ahead and said, do I think it's a little bit weird that that quite literally they waited until all the senior and, you know, until N and you know, I mean, N was already in, but you know, that Leo was in, and then Ken had just gone in, and then they went ahead and they dropped this whole bombshell. Well, from a legal standpoint, it takes months to get stuff done. So, I mean, even just here in my own great state of Wisconsin, just last night they went ahead and they got the whole thing through with Kanye West. He wanted to go ahead and be on the lovely ballot, and I was just like, okay, whatever. Yeah, he just got the announcement just last night at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I mean, things come down the pipeline very late, very fast sometimes, and sometimes very, very, very slow. In light of the world events that are going on, COVID, in which I'm going to say it because I'm not afraid. You want to go ahead and monetize me for that, demonetize me, whatever the heck you want to do. You want to go ahead and say that I'm a bad person because I'm actually going ahead and saying it. I'm not afraid of it. I'm wearing this because I have chin acne, and which is like horrendous. And I'm not comfortable with that. I dealt with that all throughout my teenage years, and yeah, I'm not very comfortable as a older adult now. I'm not comfortable. That's going into my personal thing, which I will do on a later date. And I'm not going to go ahead and say when I'm going to go ahead and release that. And if you want to watch that one, you can watch that one. You want to watch the one about the storm, which I posted as my first video ever, which was just spectacular. Yeah. But I do find it kind of weird that whenever the news agencies report about it, they use all 6 of them. It's really kind of weird. Well, I understand that they only have photos of all 6. I understand that. So, you know, you really can't say too much into that. I did find it kind of weird, though, that there's a couple things in which I follow that they honestly could have gone ahead and, you know, used a photo on this one website of just N, but I'm scrolling through and I'm looking at it, and it's the picture of N with Hoga and Hongbin. And I looked at it, and it says that he's being released on October 7th. So October 7th, I'm looking forward to. Heavily looking forward to it. Because I have a funny feeling En's never gone ahead and held his tongue. He's one of those people in which he will go ahead and he will tell you how he feels, appropriately tell you how he feels, without really cussing. That man has never cussed. I don't think he's ever cussed. I've never heard him cuss. The man is more clean cut than I am. Trust me, I try not to go ahead and cuss, but it's like life gets in my way. I was actually supposed to have music in the background. That's okay. When I edit this, I'll go ahead and I'll have music in the background. Well, when I re-edit it, and which should be on the 19th or 20th, I'll go ahead and I'll re-edit it. And I still, on the 26th, will go ahead and have another video with all the supporting evidence and all the other loveliness that goes along with it. Wow, it just got dark in here. Like I said, I'm hiding in my bedroom. Everybody and their mothers out in my living room. Yay, lifting restrictions and me trying to go ahead and do videos and trying not to go ahead and have too many things, and not many people know about this, and they really think that YouTube is an absolute cliche thing, which is just like, no, it's not. Oops, personal stuff again. But you know, I find that some websites just aren't good. Some websites are. If you really want the good information, go to their Instagrams, go to their Twitch feeds, go to their Twitters, go to them actually. Go to their actual account to go ahead and see who and what and all that loveliness that goes on with it. Because otherwise we're just getting secondhand fed. Like I said, I wish this one would have been a little bit better. It's just one of those things. And one of my websites in which I've been getting some stuff from is called All the K-Pop. The other one is Korea Boo. I'm not endorsing them. I'm just saying, if you're going to be on their websites, take it with a grain of salt. Unless you're getting it directly from the horse's mouth, take it with a grain of salt. Just like me. Take me with a grain of salt. Actually, take me with a nice big hot chocolate and probably a big pumpkin bar. But anyways, sorry, it's fall. And it's very cold. It went from hot to cold over here. It's just like complete 180. So, yeah, but we all need to go ahead and stop being so negative with each other. Especially us Starlights. We are supposed to be the best people. You know, we're supposed to represent the best of the best. They are kings. At least in K-pop. I can't really speak for anything else. I can speak for myself, and I will speak for myself. There's so much negativity in this world right now. We need to stop with the negativity. I'm pretty sure that's what they all would want. Especially if we're going to represent them. You know, be positive, be courteous, be kind, help each other out. I know that I had a lot of things going on, and I went ahead and I've been helping out people even though I am down on my luck too. And I know that when I started this, I was not back at work, and I started work back up, and I know that life is getting good. It's getting better. My kids are back in school. Friends and family are walking outside, and they're not feeling like, you know, they're gonna drop dead. So, I know that it's scary times, you know, but the most much we can do is, if you have the chance to, and you get the chance to, go vote. You don't like something, go vote. I believe that everybody should have their own voice. So, again, this is just my personal opinions. This is, and a lot of these things which I'm talking about are theories. Some people don't want to go ahead and sit through a now 30-minute video and, think about, the consequence for every single action. Jeez Louise Bean. See, they're all around me. I can't escape them. I've tried to change voicemails, not voicemails, but I mean, I've tried to change different tones for different, things, and it just throws me off. I've had it for so long this way. It's beans my notification that, something new came up on YouTube, or, that I need to be reminded when I wake up, or something like that. I mean, the boys wake me up, and I call them the boys. They wake me up every single morning at 5 a.m. so I can get ready for work. I'm not changing it. I'm not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of COVID. I'm not afraid of change itself. I'm highly disappointed with a lot of the way in which a lot of people are responding, especially us as Starlights. We really should be respecting each other, and if this is his actual choice and he didn't, get forced, then we should respect that, and we should be supportive, and we should move on and understand that people change. 8 years was a lot of time to be something. I mean, I know that I'm coming up on my almost 7th year anniversary of being a school bus driver. Trust me, I had the question in my mind of, do I really want to continue doing this? And I said yes, because I love my kids. My kids that are on my bus are my kids. You come onto my bus, you're my kid. I will love you and treat you the same. But again, that's my personal thing. And I will go into a detailed video about that if, and when that does happen, I will put on there that it is a detailed video of me and my person, the way in which I do things, the way in which I record things, how, most of my scheduling is going to go ahead and work. I'm hoping to do at least 2 videos per month. I'm really wanting to go ahead, and I went to school for video recording, so I know this is not the greatest, and I know the lighting is absolutely sucky, but again, I'm hiding in my room trying to do this. I'm expecting somebody to go ahead and tell me, hey, you need to come out here because the rest of the family's out here because, it's that time. So, it's one of those things. So it's just like, I'm waiting for a family member to go ahead and say, hey, what are you doing? Or one of the kids. God, I love my kids. Absolutely love my kids. My kids love and adore Vix. They understand that is mom's boys. But yeah, there'll be no comments. You have about 2 weeks, maybe, 2 weeks to go ahead and, go research, go figure this out. Ask any questions that you want of me. Write them down. That's the key thing. Write them down. Tell me on that video at the end, because that one's probably going to be short and sweet. The first ones will probably be really long, because next I want to dive into Ravi. Because I when he broke from jellyfish, I suspected something. And then I recently went ahead and seen something and rewatched a video of Vix during a performance, and they were talking, and Hongbin went ahead and said something that was really kind of interesting. I'd really like to have the video to support it, so that people aren't saying, oh, she's just saying that and that's off the wall. It was part of the other video, and I'm sorry, folks, I can't go ahead and do too many things, and that's just how life rolls, and you roll with life, Sorry, I'm waffling on, as my one YouTuber that I like to watch goes on and says. Do not subscribe to Alice. It will actually be a private channel now. I am Alice. I am also Hanji. If you have any personal questions, don't hesitate to ask me. Wow, that just got bright. So, there's just a lot of supporting material which I don't have right here, and I can't go ahead and show you because if I show you on this one, it's just gonna get a little bit blurred and all that other stuff, and it's just like, yeah. My mask does actually match my hair. So, and I did it for myself because you know what? Do something for yourself. Don't expect anybody else to go ahead and do it for you. Do it for yourself. Make the most of your days. Because you never know. You never know if you're not going to wake up tomorrow. Or if something bad is going to happen to you. You never know. So, with that being said, I'm going to cut it. It's going to have no comments. Broil on it. Think. Go do a little bit of research. Come back. Watch the one video. Ask the questions. I will answer them. If I need to go ahead and do a follow-up video to go ahead and to answer them, to go ahead and have the support with, and it just got dark again. Sorry, I'm using the TV as the light, which is horrible, and also the little light stick that's behind it. Just because I can't sleep until darkness. Anyways, sorry. Personal video will be out later, with all the support and stuff. But yeah, it sucks, and I'm not expecting many views. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't have to watch it. That's your choice. If you do like it, you can hit the like button. I'm not asking for it. You want to subscribe, that's fine. You subscribe to Hongbin. And I'm learning Korean. So I'll probably post a couple things on there. You know, maybe we can learn together. I'm going to go in depth also into a lot of the music videos. Because that's what I went to school for. I went to school because I seen a music video and I was like, oh my god, that is so cool. Somebody actually does this for a living. And that's what I wanted to do. And then kids happen. So, life happens, you know, when you're not looking. I was told that a long time ago. Am I disappointed? No. So maybe this is my second way of going ahead and being able to do it, but I need to have my extra computer to go ahead and do that, and I can't really borrow somebody else's computer because I don't like going over to other people's houses right now. I'm just not comfortable enough right now. Especially if I have to sit there for like 5-6 hours going ahead and, you know, editing and doing all sorts of other things. Yeah, it only takes me usually about 5 or 6 hours to go ahead and get everything together, but I'm waffling on again. Yeah, there's a couple of other groups to go ahead and go check out. A lot of other people, which, you know, yeah. Anyways, personal. Another video. That's a whole different subject. But yeah, pretty much I want to do a whole